Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So, Twisted Wonderland. It's been a while. So today we'll be doing the start of this year's Halloween event, and also first, summoning my boy. And hello, Nick, Thomas, Drag, and Kinda Foxed. I hope you're all doing well. I have formed a summoning circle of Jack merch around my phone right now. Because I don't want him to make me go to pity again. So, do you think I can do it? Right, let's go then. Temple number 1. It doesn't seem likely. If not, it's always nice. I mean, I have the resources to get him. But since I also want to pull for Platinum Jacket Grim, which is probably going to be next week, and I'd like to try and go for some Masquerade cards, I could do with having some resources left over. I can go to pity on this, since it's only a 100 pity for the birthday ones. Is this a pull full of rares? This is just ah, here's my SR for the full. Hey, it's Savannah Claw. That's not Jack. You read the Grim. So the Grim one is just like a birthday one, is it? Good. And 1 free temple. That's also good. I still don't really want to have to go to pity for Jack if I don't have to. Do. Another rare. Yeah, I am probably gonna do 1 multi on the event banner, because it's nice to collect SRs and hopefully I'll actually hit one in 1 multi, right? I say that as if last Halloween I didn't have to put way more pulls than I wanted in to get an SR. It was last Halloween, right? I can't remember who it was that eluded me for so long. Not off the top of my head. Come on, Jack. How many non-Savannah Claw SSRs do I have? Let's see, there's 2 different Katers. Dorm, Jamil and Callum. Azul and Jade. I'm sure I'm missing something here. Dorm Trey. What else do I have? Is there anything else? Oh, Halloweenville. And, yes, some riddle. Yep. Knew I was missing one. Some cards were too cute. I had to have it. Do 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 do. Yes, we did. That's true. Halloween Silver, yes. Yes. I used Halloween Silver a lot. Why did I forget him? Also, why does it feel like a lot of my non-Savannah Claw SSRs are healers? I mean, it's not actually that many of them, but it just... Healers and defense, yeah. It is indeed nice to have them. They're very important sometimes. They're very important a lot of the time. Alright. 5th multi, and then we'll be halfway to pity. Come on, Jack. Don't make me go all the way to pity. Oh, 2 feathers. No, I don't think it's this time either. $57 healers in the whole game. How many cards are there in the whole game? Touch as many jacks as possible. 260. Yeah, sounds about right. Because there is a lot of rares and SRs. Because there's oh! Hey! It's red! It's red! It's red! It's red! I saw the red! He's coming home early. Good boy. Yeah, the mirror. I noticed the mirror shouting first, and then I saw the little red orb. My gem and key stash is indeed pleased with this. I think it's gone a little too far through for me to guarantee that no. I might have just enough to guarantee that Grim next week. Maybe. Is it going to be the last one in this entire pull? And there it is! The boy is here! Of course not, Jack. Hooray! The 59th full. Good job, large quantity of jacks. Well, not particularly large quantity of jacks, but... Alright. Now I might as well, while I'm at it, do my one over here, right? Ooh, 326 cards. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright. One multi for FL. Just the one. And then we'll actually get into story. This is when I just don't get FL, right? The healers are counting the third spell unlocks as well. Come on. There we go. FL obtained. He looks very cute. Right, okay. We can get on into the Masquerade now. You're right. I should apologize to FL, shouldn't I? He looks very cool in that outfit. The correct C word. This music seems very familiar. Alright. Glorious Masquerade, Book 1, A Social Request. Stinking headmage calling us first thing in the morning. What's all this baloney about an important discussion anyway? Yeah, I thought it was the bells of Notre Dame. Thomas. Whatever it is, I have a bad feeling. Yes, because all of the times things like this happen, something goes wrong. He's summoned all the freshmen and the sophomores and juniors, too. It's never good news when he calls a mass assembly like this. Shh, the head mage is here. Good morning, my wondrous students. What a lovely day this is shaping up to be. Oh, well, isn't he all smiles? It's creeping me out. I have good news for you all. There will be an Arcane Academy social 1 month from today. A social? Is this a separate event from the Arcane Academy Culture Fair? It's a party where we get to meet people we don't know, right? Sounds fun. Quiet down. It shall be the first promising young mage's social. One of the other magical institutions came up with the notion. Specifically, Nobel Bell College in Fleur City. And they will be hosting it as well. Fleur City. I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's in the Shaftlands, I believe. Indeed it is. Lilia appearing from upside down. Yeah, you scared me. Don't just swing in like that. It's quite a historic city. And while Nobel Bell College is smaller than Night Raven, it is a storied institution in its own right. Even I've never set foot on their campus before. This is quite the rare opportunity. Van Rouge is entirely right. Much like our own campus, Nobel Bell College is usually closed to outsiders except on special occasions. So it was quite a surprise to hear them, of all people, propose a meeting of arcane academies. I considered declining and telling them not to put our esteemed academy on the same level as the others. But they were most insistent when they reached out. I believe they said, "There is no arcane academy more exceptional than Night Raven College. Please, you must take part." How could I say no in the face of such an honest appraisal of our school, which has flourished under my tenure as head mage? Talk about overt flattery. No wonder his smiles are a mile wide. Yeah. You're joking, right? Sounds like the most tedious thing I've ever heard. Who'd sign up for that? Ruggy if there was free food going. This has hard note written all over it. Just the word social makes me break out in hives. I doubt my liege has anything to learn from the rabble. Socials are meaningless. Well, looks like everyone hates the idea. What about you, Grim? Sounds like a total snooze fest. Yeah, but we'll be going regardless, Grim. The school's tiny, right? It's probably all just beige walls and stuff, nothing exciting. Are you certain that's the stance you want to take? The social is a chance to speak with other students and broaden your horizons. Not some challenging course. And after the social there will be a ball where you can dance, eat, chat, and enjoy all the festivities. And since you're students at the prestigious Night Raven College, I'm sure the other attendees will fawn all over you. I can see it now. Wow! Can I have your autograph? You're the cat's pajamas. For real? And more to the point, this is a special time of year in Fleur City. It is. They're holding their famous festival. It only happens once a year. For 2 nights and 3 days, you'll take in the beautiful sights, see delightful entertainment, shop for unique souvenirs, and, of course, enjoy a myriad of delectable victuals, with all expenses paid by the host. You think a lot of them would be up for just not having to do their homework? Are you sure that they're not going to be made to do their homework anyway? I don't want to go! Yep, because you just heard about the food, Grim. Me! I want to go to Flower Town or whatever. I want delectable victuals. Hello, Heike. How you doing? For free? Okay, now you're speaking my language. A social for exceptional mages sounds like it'd be quite beneficial, actually. Yes. This is the perfect chance for you to learn more of another culture, Malleus. You should... Where is Malleus? Did someone forget to tell him about the assembly? I'll go find him now. You've piqued my interest? Then we've all better get packing. Not everyone can go. Huh? The social will take place on Halloween. We have our own important Halloween festivities to run, so we can't leave the school empty. Yeah, that's true, because we also have our open house, as it were. I'll be selecting 10 representatives to take part in the social. 10, huh? So that's... yeah. That's everyone who gets a card. Wait, that doesn't leave room for me and Grim. Way to get our hopes up for nothing. Who shall be our esteemed representatives? My selection will be made by the fairest possible means. The fairest possible means. Like some sort of stringent rubric that incorporates grades and club participation? No, I'm pretty sure he means just pulling names out of a hat, Trey. A random drawing. Yes, he even has a hat to pull names out of. You're just doing that for the laughs. Anyway, we're a bit short on time, so I'll be drawing from the magical raffle box right now. Our chosen representatives are... Okay, I know the reps have already been chosen, but... I was drawing lots remotely fair. Now, Ace, I agree with the headmaster. Picking them completely randomly is the fairest way of doing this. Oh, get over it, Ace. You're just jealous that you didn't get picked. Man, it doesn't make sense that Juice of all people gets to represent the school. My grades are higher and I'm a pro at schmoozing. I'm obviously the better pick. Indoor voice, Ace. You're distracting me from my packing. Yeah, the packing you're doing because you also won the raffle. I know, right? Kinda sucks that I didn't make the cut either. That city would have been like the hottest of all Musicom hotspots. Couldn't you just stop by there the next time you go home to the Shaftlands? You don't get it, Trey. I have to go during the once-a-year festival. Otherwise, what's even the point? Yeah, I wanted to party it up at the festival too. Good grief. Maybe it's better that Juice and Riddle are the reps for our dorm. At least they take these things seriously. Guys, make sure you're not forgetting anything. Did you pack your toothbrushes? Trey, you've asked that 7 times now. Despite the head major's pitch, the purpose of this visit is to attend the social, not to goof around. This is a fine opportunity to learn what manner of curriculum is offered at the other arcane academies. Since I'm representing Night Raven College, I must ensure I comport myself accordingly. Yep, that's our house warden, and I'll do my part to act like an upstanding honor student, boss. Take lots of good pics, guys. And you better not forget the gifts for your dorm mates. Yes, you gotta bring back souvenirs. Leona or Jack is a lion tamer, huh? Yeah, that would be funny, Thomas. Hey, Ruggy, is that your luggage for the social? Yep, just finished packing. You're only staying 2 nights, right? Why the huge backpack? Is it full of Tupperware? Oh, that's just a change of underwear and a phone charger in there. The rest is empty space. I think you need slightly more than those 2 things, Ruggy. Why? So I can bring back lots of stuff. Non-perishable food is a given, but there's gotta be other cool stuff in the Shaftlands you can't find here. Well, yeah, I figure if I can pick up some cheap souvenirs over there and then pitch them right when I get back. Oh! Ruggy's intending on making money. I can smell the money already. An opportunist to the end, huh? Fine. All I ask is you only bring back things you got through legitimate means. I know, don't worry. You look so excited. Wish I could have gone. Did you want to go to the social? I was more interested in sizing up the other majors. The more rivals I meet, the better. I can't content myself being a big fish in a small pond. Maybe you would have been a better rep than the guy with Thor mark signs in his eyes. Hey, what's with that look? I'm not giving up my spot to either of you. I wouldn't go to some stupid social even if you begged me. You lucked out and got this opportunity, so make the most of it. Have fun over there, Ruggy. Furniture and stamp missions as well, huh, Nick? I'll have to look at the full news later. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like upset Floyd noises. No fair. How come Azul gets to go have fun without me? That's messed up. Oh, I'm in such high spirits. By all means, cry about it. Don't you think it's weird that you're the only guy in Octavinelle to get a spot? You totally rigged it! There's nothing weird about it. The head mage is all about appearances. He's undoubtedly champing at the bit to flaunt Night Raven College's superiority. It's reasonable to think that he arranged things so he'd have a greater chance of drawing the school's illustrious house wardens. Which means you and I had highly different odds of winning the draw. That smug look on your face is getting on my nerves. I could hear Floyd stomping around from all the way outside the lodge. As all the business cards you ordered came in, here. You got quite a bit extra this time. This social is a prime networking opportunity. I wouldn't dream of squandering it. I'll be throwing my business cards at every promising mage that I can. That sounds delightful. It's truly a shame that I can't accompany you on your trip. In fact, I can feel my hackles rising as we speak. May I join Floyd in throwing a tantrum? Suit yourself. I'll be doing final checks on my luggage. Man, this blows. Maybe it'd help if I busted up the lounge while you're away. Hey, now, none of that! Halloween is a prime money-making time for the lounge. You'd better do your job. But don't worry, I'll bring back some stories that'll keep you suitably entertained. I promise. Jade breaking stuff with a straight face. Imagine Jade and Floyd in a rage room. So I trust you to do your part while I'm gone. If I must, I suppose, I'll tend to my studies as Vice House Warden. No, I'll tend to my duties as Vice House Warden and live up to your expectations. Have a pleasant trip. The stories better be completely true or you're gonna get the squeeze of your life, capiche? Right, and over to Scarabia. Okay, I'll go over it again. Towels are on the second shelf. Your comb is in the box beneath that, next to the hairdryer. Uh-huh. There's medicine for headaches and stomach injuries in the first aid kit. All other medicine is in the chest of drawers, top drawer. Got it. I put out some spare soap, but if you need more, it's in this box here. Okay. Oh, and if it suddenly gets cold, your comforter and warm pajamas are in the storehouse. I'm worried. Are you really going to be okay on your own for 3 days? Yeah, you probably should be worried, Jamal. Don't be such a worrywart, Jamal. Nothing's gonna happen. And if something does happen, the rest of the guys in Scarabia will be here to help. It'll be fine. Yes, this is definitely not the first time that Jamal has gone over everything with Callum in the last month. Because they did the announcement, because we had the meeting like a month before the thing, right? So he's probably been carefully putting procedures into place for an entire month. Well, I did issue the whole dorm with a manual on what to do during any unforeseen events, but still. Jamal is such a worried mum. Here. It's like, here is all your stuff. I also have a manual. Then we're good. I just wish I could have gone to Floor City with you. The name alone makes it sound beautiful. Aren't you excited? How big is that manual? It's at least 200 pages. At least. This is a chance to make friends from other schools. You lucked out big time, Jamal. I doubt one single social would be enough to form any meaningful friendships. So you're not excited? Well, I suppose I'm looking forward to touring around somewhere new. Yeah, there you go. I'll be super happy if you enjoy yourself. Tell me all about it when you get back. Yes, Jack's cactus, which could definitely have survived the 3 days on its own. And definitely didn't need assistance. But there's a bit of a difference between Cactus and Sunshine Boy. Because one of those two things can get itself into trouble. If you care about me at all, please be careful not to get hurt or get sick while I'm away. Sure thing. Alright, so let's go over it one more time. Towels are on the second shelf. Again. Alright, over to Pomfiore. Cleanser, check. Face wash, check. Booster Essence Lotion, check. Moisturizer, check. Eye cream, check. Overnight serum, check. Day serum, check. Sheet masks, check. Vel? You're not even going to the social. You don't have to be so stringent about checking what I'm packing. Please. I know you'd just take a change of underwear and nothing else if I didn't check. Okay, that's a little unfair. Oh, is it now? I know how you like to cut loose when I'm not around. Yeah. You are representing both Night Raven College and our dorm, which is under my leadership. If I hear any rumours of a student from my dorm goofing off in unkempt clothes with unprotected skin, well, I trust I don't need to spell it out. Yep. Worry not, Vil, for Epel will have my fullest support. You don't exactly inspire confidence, Rook. Yeah, but Vil is being a slightly different kind of worried mum. And yeah, Trey was also checking that they had their toothbrushes as well. It's like everyone's so well looked after. Why did you two, of all people, get selected for this? Oh, Vil, I implore you to forgive me for leaving you alone in such a way. I leave you this flower ere my departure. I shall return by the time this bud blooms. Please keep it and do not forget me. Yeah, I don't have my Rook accent at the moment. I need some more practice on it again. You do realise you'll be gone 72 hours, not 72 weeks, right? Look, the head mage may have been flippant about this whole thing. But you attend the famous Night Raven College. People will view you with their own prejudices, for better or worse. There's no telling who might seek to undermine you. You must stay sharp at all times when socialising. Don't worry, I'll be honest, I ain't got a lick of interest in no ball. But I'll do my best to uphold Night Raven College and Pomfiore's image. You're excited and you know it. I'm going to give you a crash course in ballroom dancing, otherwise you'll just embarrass yourself. A crash course right now? Oh, how delightful! Come, Ethel, let us trip the light fantastic. No! I don't want to go to a stupid social. It's the very last thing I ever want to do. Are you still kicking up a fuss? So many other students wanted to go. You should consider yourself lucky you got picked. I've done lots of lottos for merch over the years, but this is the first time I've won something I didn't even want. I didn't want to win the grand prize. Aw, I wish I could visit Fleur City. How's the stamp missions going? I obviously have to do everything that involves the Ruggy card, and I need to do a few more exams, and then I think I'm done. I'd love nothing more than to let you take my spot, but the head mage won't allow it. If only you could come with me. I'm also happiest when we're together. But I'd be just as happy if you made a new friend from another school at the social. Oh, though. Wait, I almost agreed without thinking, but that's kind of a tall order, you know? I don't even have any friends here. Well, just try to make any friend then. Even someone from the Night Raven group. It's lol-tastic how pointless going to another school is. But speaking of, what's Fleur City actually like anyway? I looked it up online. It's not a major metropolis, but it's a beautiful city that's a highly recommended vacation spot. It's known for its unrivaled scenery, and there are certain things you can only find there. Plus, they have lots of neat tourist attractions. Oh, I know! You should take me there another time, Idia. Huh? Me? Take you on a trip? Yeah, you can be my guide and show me places that aren't mentioned on the tourist websites. You can think of this trip as a practice run for our own. Practice run. Okay, if I'm doing it for you, I guess I could put forth a non-zero effort. Yay! Glad to hear it. Enjoy your practice run then. It's okay. Yeah, it's going to be okay. It's okay. It's not a social. Idia, are you listening to me? It's okay. It's a solo trip. Everyone else is just baggage. It's not a social. Not a social. He's trying to convince himself. Guess he's really allergic to the word social. Poor Idia. And, next up should be the Insomnia, right? What's this? Melias actually invited to something? No, how could this be? How could Silver and I win the raffle instead of Melias and Lilia? Oh, Melias didn't win, huh? There are always winners and losers when you draw lots. That's the way of things. Wouldn't you agree, Melias? I do, yes. Why lament this turn of events? You should rejoice that you were chosen as our representatives. Admittedly, I didn't make it there in time for the head mage's drawing. I have trouble rejoicing as well. Oh. Sebek and I are supposed to be your guards, Melias. It would be wrong for both of us to leave you and venture to another country. Oh, don't fret about the details. The young should make the most of such opportunities when they arise. Besides, I've enjoyed more trips than I can count. Now it's your turn. No more fretting. Go off and enjoy yourselves. Lilia speaks rightly. Have enough fun for all of us. My liege, such compassion! I, Sebek, shall devote my life to serving you. We seem to have a visitor. Hello there. Why, if it isn't the head mage, what brings you here? I have something important to discuss regarding the social. Draconia. I know this is short notice, but I'd like to add you to the guest list. Pardon? You would add me? But you selected the 10 representatives fairly. What about the raffle? Actually, when I informed Noble Bell College who would be attending, they specifically requested your presence. We positively must have the renowned mage Melias Draconia at the social, they said. Melias is like, wait, they asked for you, they asked for me by name? Only a head mage of your caliber could nurture such a great and powerful mage, they added. Head mage? I don't think you have anything to do with how strong Melias is. Hats off to you! Would that I could be half as great as you! And how could I say no in the face of such a clear fact? Nurture? How dare they? You weren't the one to nurture Melias, he's standing right here. They requested Melias specifically, Interesting. Now I understand. In that case, I shall join you. Oh, indeed, are you certain, Draconia? Of course. If they requested my presence directly. Do I want happy? Yeah, you're right. I want a happy Curly. That makes it an invitation, doesn't it? Of course. It would be poor form to turn down such a courteous invitation. I gladly accept. Yes, of course you would. But I suppose this will be a good experience for you. I won't object. But this means we'll all be going to the social without you, Father. It's not a big deal. I'm at a school, aren't I? I have plenty of classmates, not to mention club mates, to keep me company. Besides, we enrolled at Night Raven College to broaden Malleus's horizons. What better way to do that than to attend an inter-school function in another land? And I know he'll be in good hands with you and Sebek. I expect you both to guard Malleus diligently so you can enjoy the social. Yes, sir. Sorry to leave you alone, Lilia. I'll bring back more gifts than you can hold in both arms. Absolutely, you can count on that, Lilia. Ooh, yes. Bring me the shiniest, most fascinating souvenirs you can find. I'll pick out something that perfectly suits your tastes, Father. Oh, thank goodness! Now I can save face. You needn't worry about safety in Fleur City. It's a very nice place. Besides, the Noble Bell Student Council President who extended our invitations was a most upstanding, trustworthy individual. Are you saying that because he flattered you, Crowley? I'm sure it will be a delightful event. Still, they invited me personally. Such a gesture merits a fine thank you gift. What shall I do about that? And you know, of course Malleus is going to really enjoy Fleur City, given where it's based, because there is going to be gargoyles. It's an important outing for the Gargoyle Research Society. On the day of departure. The time has come for you to set out. Are all of our representatives here? Yes, sir. Present. Wish I wasn't. Of course, I've been waiting for hours. Yep, I'm good to go. Grim? Why are you here? Yeah. See, I was thinking when he said 10, I was like, well, there's 6 characters on the banners and 5 parts to the event, so are there not 5 rares? No, there are 5 rares because there's 11 people going. Yeah, can you imagine Sebek running Diasomnia's entire Halloween stuff? Yeah, it would be funny, wouldn't it? And then we wouldn't have to deal with him on this trip. What are you doing here, Grim? Well, you see, Grim has been badgering me to let him go on the trip ever since the raffle. Unceasingly, day in and day out, his yowls even begin to echo in my brain. So you decided to let him go? You're the head mage of a prestigious school and you caved to some pestering? What happened to the fairest possible means? If there's room for exceptions, we demand one as well. Let Lilia join the trip. That's far from what happened. I was struck with a thought, you see. Is that thought that you are sending me and Grim along to do our usual event recording? Nobel Bell College is normally off limits to us. Perhaps such a place would hold the key to reaching another world. Another world? Wait, you mean... Hey guys! If it isn't Kalla, what brings you here? Though, judging by the luggage you're carrying, I think I might know. Yes, Kalla and Grim will be joining the group as attendants. Now there's 13 of us.
We'll be tagging along and taking care of you guys.
Yes, the thing the head mage has been working on. Definitely. This whole time. And definitely hasn't slipped his mind multiple times.
Which means partying down, getting fawned over, and eating everything in sight.
Now I see. You used Kalla as a pretext to get Grim off your back. Some head mage we have. I don't see the problem. Now we've got fuzzy companionship and valuable emotional support. Bring on the floof. Yes, Idia's like, yes, now there is a cat. I can deal with people if there is a cat. I don't know about the floof part, but I'm glad you get to come along, Kalla. This is a fine opportunity to see more of Twisted Wonderland. Let us enjoy this fun, educational trip together. Good point. I've studied up on Fleur City, Kalla. Feel free to ask me any questions you like. Though admittedly this will be my first real trip abroad. I might not have covered everything we will encounter. I wish we had a more experienced traveller with us, someone familiar with the local history and culture. We have that covered, actually! Ah, Train Sensei is going with us, huh? Are you all done chatting now?
What's Train doing here?
I'll be your chaperone for this trip. I can just imagine now Idia's like, does this mean Train's cat is going with us? Does this mean I get to travel with 2 cats? Ugh. Professor Train hails from the Shaftlands, and he's knowledgeable about various histories and cultures worldwide. He used to do a great amount of fieldwork as well. I'd say he's the best possible chaperone you could have. It's all part of my efforts to enrich your travel experience. Which is out of the pure kindness of my heart, of course. Alright, everyone. I have some important words for you before we leave. We are travelling to a faraway land. I understand that's exciting, but this trip is not all fun and games. Learn the history of Fleur City and Nobel Bell College. Rethink your conceptions of what a mage should be. Observe the other Arcane Academy students and examine what views your brethren hold. Approach the social with open minds, accepting the stimulating experiences it provides. These will nourish your future development. Okay, this is kind of over my head. I wasn't expecting Professor Train to be our chaperone. You must mind your manners at all times and never get distracted. I couldn't agree more, sir. Yes, absolutely. I am extremely honoured to receive such a valuable learning opportunity. Yes, a most satisfactory response. However, I'm worried, quite worried about Lucius. Welcome back, Thomas. Oh, you're willing to be patient and wait for me? What a good boy you are. Oh, you're leaving Lucius here? I wouldn't want him to have an emergency in an unfamiliar place. I've asked Professor Cruel to watch him while I'm gone. Normally I wouldn't dream of leaving Lucius in the hands of a dyed-in-the-wool dog person. But considering the other faculty, he was the only choice. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Not sure I would leave a cat with any of the other members of the faculty either. You mean Coach Vargas and Sam? Yeah, I get that. While dogs and cats do differ, Professor Cruel still cares for living creatures. I'm sure Lucius will be fine. Indeed, he was most enthusiastic about teaching Lucius commands like stay and place. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, I mean, you could, but nah. Lucius, ignore everything he tells you. Though I arranged the trip, I'll be remaining here. Don't worry about getting any gifts for me. As a side note, I prefer treats with subtler flavours rather than overpowering ones. But really, don't worry about it at all. Oh, head mage. Does everyone have all their belongings? Yes, sir. Then have a swell trip. No, I am not bringing snacks back for the head mage. See you soon. You call Lucius by the name of the Countess Cinderella. What, Lucifer? I mean, it is based on Lucifer, right? That's why his name is Lucius. Look how pretty it is! Phew. Let's see. 1, 2, 3... Yes, it looks like all 13 of you made it safely. Oh, sir, this is Nobel Bell College. What grand and beautiful stained glass windows. The place feels pure, in a sense. Yeah, even though we're in a big cavernous hall, the light coming through the windows is so bright. Let us go and greet our hosts. Ooh, I need to pick a voice. For Rollo. How do we think Rollo sounds? It's got to be deep a bit. I've been expecting you. Ah, yes, from how the opening was, which I did watch, but do I need to go further down? I've been expecting you. Something like that? Soft. Okay. I've been expecting you. I'm not good at it. I don't know how to take voice direction. I have no idea what I'm doing. Look at this place. I've been expecting you. Softer than what I do with Melia. So you want the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, he does need a bit posh and formal. So many of the Twisted Wonderland boys have to go sort of formalish for. It's like, am I doing a reasonable job of distinguishing these? Esteemed guests from Night Raven College, welcome to Nobel Bell College. Judging from your uniform, you must be the student the head mage mentioned. That's right. My name is Rollo Flam. I serve as the student council president here. Oh, interesting. Our school doesn't have an independent student council, but it sounds like you all do. Indeed. And while it may sound presumptuous, one could call it the face of our school. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Yeah, immediate encounter with strangers. Isn't the whole point of this social to meet strangers? This human named Rollo. There's something about his presence. Sebek immediately got the vibes, huh? He's not smiling at all. Is he angry about something? It doesn't look like he sleeps. This is our vice president, and this is our aide. When they heard they could meet with such an esteemed group, they dropped everything and came running. The entirety of Nobel Bell College welcomes you. Our school is small compared to yours, and you may find it lacking in some ways, but we beg your indulgence. How courteous. You have impeccable manners for someone so young. Huh, guess he just has resting deadpan face. But he's actually nice. Yeah, I'm glad we weren't doing anything to offend him. We couldn't allow you to keep hauling your luggage around, of course. Let me show you to your rooms. I'm afraid it's a bit of a walk. We can use it as an opportunity to get better acquainted, though. Here we go with the guy who always wants to break the ice before getting to the main event. You can't expect me to chat up a total stranger? Why is he even here? Not the most promising start. Fancy little sculpture. Aha, so you're a junior. I wouldn't pronounce his name like the candy brand, Thomas, unless it's a different candy brand. We have Rolos, but I would go with Rollo for his name. I don't know why. Probably because I don't want to keep calling a guy by the name of a chocolate caramel. Heike, they're chocolate on the outside and caramel on the inside, and they're kind of round. If that helps. And a friend of mine calls them old man candies. Permission to change his name's Werther's. Now that's even more old man candy. I imagine it's quite an honour being student council president, considering there can only be one in the whole school. I'm sure your academic performance is also superb, and will guarantee you a promising future. Noble Bell simply has a smaller student body. I can hardly compare to those of you from the great Night Raven College. Please, you needn't be so humble or formal. Why, you're technically my upperclassman. Everyone at my school would be overjoyed to acquaint themselves with such a fine individual. All right. As you wish. I won't stand on ceremony so much. He's laying it on thick. Yeah, Idia, just be glad Azel's doing the socializing for you. Hey, excuse me, Azel? What, can't you see I'm busy? Dude, why are you cozying up extreme style? It's making me nervous. I know whenever you're that friendly, it means you're up to no good. Yeah. But the guys here don't know that. Well, they do now you've said it, idiot. Despite his modesty, he occupies a position equal to us house wardens. There's no question he's an exceptional mage. Hence, it only makes sense to build a rapport with him while we can. For the sake of future interests. I've been observing Ashen Grotto for a while. Is that how one expands their social circle? Perhaps I should take a leaf from his book. The damage is spreading. But where are my manners? I've gotten ahead of myself. Apologies for the belated introduction. Introductions won't be necessary. I already know who all of you are. You're Azul Ashengrotto, House Warden of Octavinelle, and a merman from the Coral Sea. My, where did you get that information? And you're Idia Shroud, House Warden of Ignihide and affiliated somehow with the Shroud family. How'd you know? And you? You are Malleus Draconia, scion of the ruling Fae in Briar Valley, and one of the top 5 mages in the world. Correct? Indeed, I am Malleus Draconia. Of course the great Malleus would be known even in such a tiny burg. Sevek. Shut up. You are Sebek Zigvolt. Ooh, Roller got a handkerchief out for this. He does not like you, Sebek. You are Sebek Zigvolt, and you hail from the same land as Malleus. The one next to you is Silver. And over there, chatting with our Vice President, is Riddle Rosehearts, House Warden of Heartslubble. Rook Hunt, Vice House Warden of Pomfiore. Jamil Viper, Vice House Warden of Scarabia. Ruggy Bucci, Deuce Spade, and Epel Fermier. I thoroughly perused the documents Mr. Crowley so kindly sent, you see. It's like privacy's a foreign concept to that man. That could get you sued in this day and age. Yeah, Crowley. Where's your GDPR compliance? You must have a very good memory to recall so many different names. It's simply because I was eager to meet such talented mages. But who have we here? Ah, Crowley didn't send information about Grim then, huh? You two there, might I ask your names?
I'm the Great Grim, future Great Mage.
And I'm Kalla. Nice to meet you. Ah, you must be the student attendants Mr. Crowley mentioned. He said you couldn't use magic. I certainly wasn't expecting you to bring a familiar.
A familiar? Wait, are you talking about me? It's the other way around. I'm the boss and Kalla's my henchhuman.
What a dependable companion you have. Kalla, I imagine it must be taxing living among mages all the time. I entreat you to forget about school while you're here and enjoy a moment of respite in Fleur City. You mean Rollo was just like, oh, an ordinary person. It's like, you are the one person here that I don't immediately dislike. And I hope the rest of you will enjoy the social. Yeah, you see, the thing is, Rollo, I've been sent here to look after these guys, and therefore I can't just take a break. Because if I don't look after these guys, they're going to get themselves in trouble. Actually, sorry, if I don't look after these guys, you're going to get them in trouble. Also, I can see Notre Dame from here. Train is here. Yeah. He can keep them on the straight and narrow. I'm truly grateful for your hospitality. Think nothing of it. Ah, but look here. This is our front square. It's something of a symbol for our school. Ooh, it's got a statue of Frollo on it. Whereas we have 7 statues, they have 1. Ooh. I do like how it's lined up with the front of Notre Dame. And like flanked by the towers. It has an altogether different feel from Night Raven College. Yes, there's a certain dignity about it. Makes me feel like I should straighten up or something. Look, there isn't a single fallen leaf on the flagstone. They keep this place spotless. When I heard it was a small school, I feared it might not be fitting for my liege. But this seems quite suitable indeed. The students at our school are firm proponents of cleanliness. They're fastidious about maintaining a pristine environment. Yes, this place does possess a certain immaculate beauty. Ah, I see you appreciate it. Noble Bell's core tenets are purity and integrity. For my part, I prefer places that are a bit older and decrepit. Ones people tend to avoid. Yeah, those are called ruins. What kind of school would it be if people avoided it anyway? Well, be that as it may. How does it strike the rest of you? It's amazing. It really drives home that we're at a totally different school. I never visited another arcane academy before. Yeah, same. I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest. But it's also got some similarities to Night Raven College, like, we have statues on Main Street. Oh yeah, totally. That one there reminds me of the statue of that one scary lady. Which one, Grim? Which one? You mean the Queen of Hearts statue? The one you and Ace burned? Oh, funny. I totally forgot about that. So they only got 1 statue, huh? That guy on the horse looked like he'd yell at me if I sneezed wrong. I thought he was a king at first, but he's not really dressed like royalty. In fact, I'd wager he wasn't all that rich. So, who's the statue of? That is the righteous judge. To be continued. I need to go get some more water. So I will be right back. have returned. Yes, we are watering the Kalla. It is also, in fact, today it has been lovely weather for ducks. It's been raining, like, all day. Just me noticing the duck emojis up in chat there.
A righteous judge?
Oh, you're not familiar? He was a great individual, all the history books say so. The freshmen might not know, but I do cover him in sophomore history of magic. Of course, I remember the lesson, Professor. I would never forget your teachings.
I don't know. Maybe my class hasn't gotten to him yet.
A remedial lesson it is, then. The righteous judge is a prominent figure in Fleur City's history. He was known to be highly impartial and always delivered appropriate verdicts. He is a notable historical figure on par with the Great Seven themselves. Precisely. The story goes that his fair judgments brought peace to the city when scoundrels threw it into turmoil. Oh, what a cool legend! Everyone in Fleur City holds him in the highest esteem. The students of Nobel Bell College likewise seek to emulate his honourable conduct. $2:00. What? Was that a bell? It was rather loud. Yes, that was the Bell of Solace. Talk about a grandiose name. Oh, it's most deserved. The bell is an incredibly unique and valuable magical artifact that's been part of our school for generations. You all must treasure it. Is it comparable to the Dark Mirror at Night Raven College? Yes. Many arcane academies possess magical artifacts that become emblematic of their school. It's been many years since I've heard the Bell of Solace myself. Oh, have you been here before? Decades ago, yes. I came here on my honeymoon. We never got to actually see the bell. It's very rare and valuable, you understand, but my wife was quite taken with its beautiful tones. Would you like to see it now? May we truly? Certainly. The whole purpose of this social is to gain a better understanding of one another. I hope you all appreciate how lucky you are. You will not get many occasions to view another school's magical artifact in person.
A rare bell, huh? I bet it's all shiny and made of pure gold.
Ruggy, with the sound it's making, I don't think it's made of pure gold. Gold's too soft. What an object of beauty it must be! I can hardly contain my excitement. It's the one from the second movie. I need to watch the second movie at some point. Once I'm done working my way through all of the theatrical Disney releases, I'm gonna go for the straight-to-video ones. That tall edifice there is the bell tower. You'll find the bell on the top floor. It's bad, but it had moments of being good, huh? Well, yeah, all of the, almost all of the direct-to-video, Disney releases are kinda bad. I know the animation quality is, significantly less, for a start. But yeah, I really need to get on with watching the theatrical Disney movies, because I want to have gotten all of them watched by the time Wish comes out. And I'm up to... Yesterday I watched Fantasia 2000. That's where I'm up to. I still have so many to watch. Hey, these two are like me. It's too many stairs for these two. What's the matter? You've both gone strangely silent. How many floors is the bell tower? Why don't they have an elevator? This place is in dire need of an upgrade. Are you guys okay? You're covered with sweat. Say, what if you took a broom up? Surely they have some brooms you could borrow. What a cruel suggestion. Flying would just take them longer and exhaust them even more. So this is all it takes to reduce you to a miserable heap, Basil. Yes, you clearly need a more rigorous training regimen. You should follow Melius's example. Yeah, you can shut up, Sevek. It's a lot of stairs. It's hard on the lungs. Yeah, this certainly does look like the inside of a bell tower. Wooden beams everywhere, wooden steps everywhere. Apologies for the climb. It's a very old building, so the only way up is on foot. Our school takes just as much pride in this bell tower as the bell itself. I do hope you'll take in all the scenery here. It's rather vast and complex, actually. They say that a person could even live here. But worry not, we're almost at the top. Ooh, it's pretty. Made it. So this is the top floor.
Is that it there?
Yes, behold. The Bell of Solace. Now that's a gorgeous bell. Impressive. We have bells that toll to tell the time in Briar Valley, but I've never seen one so large. I wonder if this bell would be able to arouse even you, Silver. I can only hope so. Look at the way the sunbeams highlight its brilliant gold luster. Is it actually made of pure gold? Even if it was, you'd never be able to carry it back. It's magnificent. I'm so very glad I was able to view it in person. This will be a fine tale to tell my wife when we are reunited. I'm pleased to see how taken you all are with it. But its true draw lies not in its beauty. It's in its magical abilities, obviously. It's a magical artifact. Bell tower, top floor. I'm pleased to see how taken you all are with it. But its true draw lies not in its beauty. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've watched Little Mermaid 2 before. I don't think I've seen Patch's London Adventure. Yeah, I do like Lion King too. And 1.5. They're fun. I mean, it helps that Lion King is one of my favourites in the first place. Yeah. Remember when I said that the Bell of Solace is a magical artifact? Well, not only is the bell infused with magic, but so is its sound. The ringing of the bells carries magic through the city, safeguarding our people. It's said that long ago this very bell saved the city from a horrific disaster. Thus its name. The sound of a bell saved an entire city? Just as unfathomable magical might dwells within the Night Raven College's dark mirror, so too does the Bell of Solace's ring contain a powerful magic. You'll find a great many rare magical plants growing here in Fleur City, which is another gift of the bell. Its sound suffuses the city with magic and spurs magical plants to grow rapidly. We have gorgeous magical flora that would wilt anywhere else. You won't find scenery like ours elsewhere. Our bell and the flowers are constant sources of reassurance to the people here. How splendid! I can hardly wait to lay eyes on your floral city myself. We have a designated ringer sound the bell in the morning, at noon, and at night. What you just heard was the noon bell. Its solemn tolling wakes the city up, stirs its heart, and then announces when it's time to rest. Fascinating. So the locals structure their lives according to the peals of the bell. What beautiful organization. And yeah, Nick, why did you think I liked Savannah Claw? It's definitely because I like The Lion King. Now, White Fang, I actually can't remember if I've watched the movie of it, but I read the book multiple times when I was young. Yeah, I understood that was sarcasm, Nick. That's why I was trying to be sarcastic right back. But yeah, White Fang and Call of the Wild. I think I had a book that was both of those in the same book. And look, out beyond the bell, what a view! Where now? Whoa! I didn't realize how high up we were.
Now that I'm looking, I'm getting a little dizzy.
Well, we did climb a lot of stairs. The people below look like ants from up here. What a sweeping view! Only but one word springs to mind. Beauté. Yeah, you see, this is the reward for climbing up all the stairs. You get a lovely view. It's the only reason to climb that many stairs. Is that sparkling body of water leading out of the city a river? Yes, Snowbell Bell College sits in the centre of a large river. I do love how blatantly it is Notre Dame. Sitting on its island in the middle of the river and everything. Which is why I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail. But I actually used one of my own photos of Notre Dame for the background. It seemed appropriate. It's called the Soleil, and it actually joins to a much larger river elsewhere. The school is connected to the city by 4 bridges that cross the Soleil. We pride ourselves on this view as well. Ah, so the Soleil runs through the middle of the city. And Noble Bell College stands in the middle of the river. Correct. Across the river, you see the busiest road in Fleur City. Oop. Everyone's just talking, huh? And we don't get to hear what they're saying. Wow, I can't believe how high we are. When I lean over the railing and look down, it feels like I'm flying. Oh. What's wrong, Silver? Why did you start like that? Did you get drowsy again? No, look over there to the side, Sebek. Oh, it's a gargoyle. I'm pretty sure it's a gargoyle. Because they have those on the side of Notre Dame. No, look over there to the side, Sebek. No, it's... a gargoyle. A gargoyle. What's gotten into you two? I don't understand how simply seeing a gargoyle could elicit such excitement. Stupid Azul not appreciating the gargoyles. Gargoyles are cool, Azul. How could it not? Melius is the head of the Gargoyle Studies Club. He'll be delighted to see this. Pretty sure he's less the head of the club and more the only guy in it. I must notify him at once. Malleus! Look, it's one of your beloved gargoyles. Please take all the time you want to gaze upon it. Malleus's face. Huh? Why do you look displeased? Is there something wrong? Yeah, I was about to say, that one actually looks like a grotesque, not a gargoyle. It doesn't have a water spout. The only purpose it serves is to adorn the railing. I'm pretty sure there's real gargoyles here as well, Malleus. Hence, it's not a gargoyle, it's a mere decoration, which means it's a grotesque. You must not conflate the two. Pedantic much? I guess Malleus is pretty particular. Dude, I can relate. It seriously grinds my gears when people call the shield and Star Rogue a barrier. Persnickety people are so tiresome. The grotesque looks rather dirty, though. There's straw stuffed in its mouth. I assume it's a bird nest, like in the movie. What? There is? Why, yes, you're right. Is that a bird's nest? It looks that way. Excuse me, birds. May we have a look inside? Ah, it's hollow on the inside. The birds built their nest in there. And since it is hollow on the inside of the mouth, it probably is an actual gargoyle. It's hollow. Yes, sir. There seems to be a passage going from its mouth to the back. Passage? Ah, of course. What is it? You're staring so intently at the grotesque, I mean. I must apologise for my earlier rudeness. You are a gargoyle through and through. I can clearly see the passage goes all the way back. It must serve as your water spout. And there are so many of you. On closer inspection, you each have a distinctive face all your own. I'm curious about your placement. But it's an intriguing thought exercise to guess why you might be there. Are you being relocated, I wonder? What a truly fascinating place Nobel Bell College is. Anyone else have whiplash from that total 180? Are you happy with them, then? Yes, thank you both for drawing my attention to them. You needn't thank us, my liege. I'm sure even the gargoyles are honoured to earn your noble recognition. Ooh. It's nap time and it's sunny there. Did that gargoyle just move? Huh? The gargoyle moved? Ashen Grotto, you must be sorely exhausted from the climb up here. You should take a long rest. It's just a big rock. It can't move on its own. Are you sure you're not delirious, Azul? I know what I saw. Oh, never mind. I'm well aware how silly it sounds. Forget I said anything. Well, I think that covers all the notable geographic points. And what were you chatting about over there? Nothing at all. We're finished now. Is that so? Then let us head back down. Once you've put away your things, you're welcome to tour around the city. Seeing is believing, as they say. Oh yes, it's about time for our fieldwork, according to the itinerary. You will have free exploration time so you can learn about the city's history. Once we've left the tower, we can... Oh, one more thing. Yes? We actually have gifts for all of our guests, as a token of our regard. Gifts, you say? Ooh, what'd you get us?
Is it food? Well, is it?
We got you special attire so you can truly enjoy the festival. It's clothes! Yes, it was quite rude of Silver, Samek, Malleus, and also Azul and Idia talking about their own stuff. Oh, clothes. Not what I expected, but if you're offering, I'm taking. So are they like pricey duds, or... You're not supposed to ask how much a present costs. I wouldn't call them pricey, but I'm sure you'll like them. All the locals wear similar outfits at this time of year. So it's traditional attire. They're more for the festival specifically. We thought it would be nice to have all the social participants dress in these outfits. Or rather, that's what these two thought. And you can tell that Rollo does not approve of that decision. Given that he has his scented handkerchief out again. I assume it's scented, because he keeps holding it to his nose. Absolutely! These clothes will help you immerse yourselves in our history and give you a true appreciation of Fleur City. Well, there you have it. Let us head down. The sooner you get changed, the better. Now it's time to see everyone's outfits. We've already seen Appel's. Yeah, I think... It feels like Rollo was like, that's not really necessary to the plan, but also it doesn't cause any problems for the plan, so go ahead. It will also lull them into more of a sense of security. Have you all finished changing? Just give me a minute. My stamina gauge is in the red over here. Don't even think of keeping Malleus waiting. All of you get changed this instant. No one's done yet, yourself and Malleus included. I ain't never seen a get-up like this before. How do I even put it on? That's where you put your arms, not your head. By all means ask us if anything confuses you. All this goofing around. Hello, Flam. Ah, Professor Train, what can I do for you? I wanted to thank you for your generous hospitality. Clothing is an embodiment of the culture it comes from and can provide us with a glimpse into different time periods. This is a fine opportunity for my students to get a hands-on history lesson. Please, think nothing of it. Perhaps we should have arranged attire for you as well, though. That was a grave oversight on our part. Right? I wanted to see Professor Train all dressed up. It's quite all right, I assure you. I don't need the other teachers poking fun at me for dressing like the students when I get back. Sounds like you're on friendly terms with the rest of your faculty. Hardly. They're a raucous group and a constant source of embarrassment. People have done fan arts to dress Train up, have they? I'll have to go see if I can find some later then. Sorry that took so long. I finished dressing. Ah, I see our Professor and Rollo have hit it off in a grand fashion. Aw, man, look at that cape! Oh, that's so cool! Does everyone have capes? From the way they sounded, I almost believed there were two Professor Trains. Yes, Silver looks good, right, Thomas? Yeah, Rollo gives off major old man vibes. Oop. Riddle has a cape. Oh, I like the hat. Very nice. Oh no! No! We've run out of capes! It was going so well! Hey, I'm all done. There are so many pieces to this outfit, it was hard to tell what went where and in what order. Capelets. Yes, that's it. It's kinda heavy, but oddly not all that hot. Whoever picked out these outfits did a great job of matching them to the people wearing them. The fabric's much more breathable than it looks. It's definitely comfortable. Both practical and stately. I like it. Okay, I like the cape. I don't like the hat on Jamel. Oh, and Sebek's a left-right matched pair with Silver, is he? Basically.
I'm all done changing too.
Oh, they even got Grim a ribbon, did they? No! It's more than a ribbon! Oh, hello! I love it! He's got a full-on cloak and a hat with a feather! What's wrong with Pope Jamel? Grim reminds you of Puss in Boots. Yes! Yes, he does, and I love it. I am here for it. Where's my thing to hide that? Very good.
What do you think, Kalla? Isn't my getup way more styling than yours?
I mean, I don't know what my getup's like, so... Way to rock that outfit, Grim.
Sure, you can't hold a candle to me, but you look pretty slick in that cape.
Grim and Juice look good together here. They're like a little matched set. All musketeer vibes. Your ribbon spreads out to the back like a cape too, Grim. It's like you two are wearing matching outfits. Wait, I have a cape? I have a cape. That's the only information I have. Goodness, don't you all make a striking ensemble? The clothes have a very classical design, I note. I believe they're patterned after designs that are over 500 years old. Supposedly, people in those days had a tradition of wearing new clothes and shoes on festival days. And the outfits grew brighter and more elaborate as the years went on. People would emulate those in prominent positions, such as nobles, royalty, merchants, knights, which led to the outfits you're wearing now.
I getcha. Everyone likes getting fancied up, even if it's once a year.
It must have been quite exciting for everyone. I can tell this festival was beloved then as it is now. Indeed, more's the pity. Did you say something? No, nothing at all. Yeah, good luck to everyone with the cards you're trying to pull for this event. I'm probably going to end up having to pass because I do want that Platinum Grim. As much as I'm very tempted by the Malleus. Very tempted. Thank you for your patience. Sir! I love the feather pauldrons. I love them. What a comfort this is to wear. I wouldn't mind taking this home to Briar Valley, even. I rather like mine as well. Hey, it's Ursula's necklace. It's both elegant and well made, and I'm quite enjoying this style. I don't want to go out, don't make me. President Rollo maintains a very strict timetable, now move along. I like the hat. I'm not a fan of the ruff. This sucks. I'm a giant bird now. I believe that's everyone, then. My liege! You look magnificent. No, beyond magnificent, am I dreaming? Humans, can you see Malleus's noble personage? The rough is a bit rough, huh? Is that a pun? Idiot's hair is in a tight bun. Yeah, there's no way it was gonna work otherwise, was it? Yep. My word, it's like a dream, and yet it's so very real. To think there's a tire outside of Briar Valleys that does justice to my liege's charm. Fleur City has earned my praise. Thanks? My liege, that black ensemble accentuates your elegant demeanour. You look truly amazing. You mean because you'd have to deal with Sebek screaming so much? Do you think so? But I always wear black. Absolutely, it gives you an even greater aura of power than usual. And what's more, it emphasizes the graceful beauty you possess tenfold. It's brilliant. Come, Silver, have you nothing to say? The positioning is good. Perfect pair of guards there. Just a matching mirror. It's very nice. I couldn't get a word in. I mean, the capes are a little bit different, but it's so close to being an identical left-right pair. It's really nice. You look truly handsome, Malleus. The sentiment is appreciated, thank you. Malleus, I'm far more awestruck than Silver. Sebek, maybe rein it in a bit. You look like you're going to pass out from overexcitement. He's geeking out hardcore. Yikes. I'm impressed with how unruffled Malleus is in the face of such egregious fawning. Oh! Silver and Sebek, your outfits seem to form a matching pair. Hey, Malleus has noticed what I noticed. Yes, sir. I think they designed them so that we'll look good when flanking you. Very smart of them. Once again, I give my praise to Fleur City. Thank you? You both look quite dashing. You'd fit right in amongst any castle's royal guard. I must send Lilia a picture. It would hardly be fair if I were the only one to see you dressed as such. My cellular phone is broken, however. Kalla, take a picture of them for me, if you would. I can see the look of delight on Lilia's face now. It seems I've gotten a souvenir for him already. Thank you, Malleus. What generous praise! And just as an aside, my outfit is one size larger than Silver's. Well, yes, you're taller. What purpose is there in competing over clothing size? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Professor. I deduct points for Zigvolt's noisiness, but I'll grant that you all look superb. Aren't you glad they provided you with such lovely attire? Yeah, I know you have to be polite. Sorry for making you baby me like that. Why must you put yourself down so? Have a little confidence. Can't you ever take a compliment at face value? All that finery is wasted when you're so negative, you know. And subject myself to people laughing at me? No thanks. They'll be all like, lol, he actually believed that? Dude was just being nice, Ruffle. Oh, but Azul, you look great, by the way. Am I supposed to believe that after everything you just said? Yeah, exactly. No one's going to believe your your compliments after you've just said that you're worried about compliments being false. No, really, I mean it. That outfit ups your sus factor like 100% easy. Yeah, it does. It really does, India. Azul's outfit came on the screen and I was like, yep. Now he looks like the baddie. It's the round glasses. They always make characters look really suspicious to me. I don't know why. India and Azul definitely stand out. They're giving classy vibes all the way. This thing makes me feel all itchy, but I guess if I think of it like a merchant's outfit, it's not so bad. True, it has a certain shrewd, calculating air that suits you nicely. Gee, thanks for the backhanded compliment. I could say the same thing about your outfit. Why, deuce, you're looking positively gallant. You could be a knight who stepped straight out of a historic painting. You look quite nice. Huh? Oh, thank you. Honestly, I feel pretty out of place in this getup, but hearing you say that makes me feel a lot more comfortable. You've got this whole boss vibe going yourself. Way to nail the look. I question what vibe that would even be, but I'll accept your sentiments. You guys both look great. I'm jealous. You look great too, Abel. But you look just as nice, Abel. Why are you upset? Well, I mean, my outfit's the only one that's, cute. No, it's cool, Abel. It's cool. Someone send a picture to Juice's mother. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, it totally is cute. I mean, I know that when I saw him in the gacha, I was like, cute. So I guess I'm also to blame here. It does have a distinctive charm to it. That's just it. Why don't I get one that's all knightly like yours? Or one that's mature and gentlemanly like Rook's. His outfit's all sleek and cool. Merci, Ethel. But the only one in this world capable of doing justice to your... No, but there is only one person in this world capable of doing justice to your charming attire. You. Yeah, Heike, Rook agrees with you. It is very Ethel. But I mean, these two's outfits aren't too different to one another. Like, Epel's got the hat plume and the tassels on the capelet. And a little bit of flower embroidery. And that brooch at the neckline. Yeah, Rook's is a bit less detailed, isn't it? Your shorts poof out in a way that evokes an apple. I think it is quite fitting for you. Rook has the smallest hat. At least Rook has a hat. I don't want to see hatless Rook ever again. You do? I agree, only you could pull off a cool look like that. I say wear it with confidence. Yeah, maybe I will. Thanks guys, I feel a lot better now. I'll have to make sure to brag about it to Vil later. Everyone looks so perfect. It's like our clothes were coordinated by an intimate acquaintance. Beauty, one and all. I mean, I'm guessing that Rook doesn't have a feather hat in this one because he has a feather hat normally. I guess it's to make it a bit different. In fact, did you change your glasses, Azul? Your gold frames are most elegant. Very observant, Rook. The frame and lenses were provided as part of my attire. They knew my glasses prescription, which is a tad disconcerting, admittedly. Yeah, that would be disconcerting. I'm glad to see you all like your gifts. Now you can really get the full Fleur City experience. Thank you for the incredible outfit. Yes, very good. On to exploring then. There's much to see in Fleur City, far more than time will allow, in fact. Absolutely. There's going to be a show at the festival this evening. I'd highly recommend seeing it. The festival. We have even less time then. You don't want to go to the festival, Rollo? Alright, as we've already established, you are to split into 3 groups for your fieldwork. 3. So there's 13 of us. That means it's basically going to be 3 groups of 4, with obviously the MC as the extra that just goes with Grimm, because we're just one entire student, so I guess it's, yeah, 3 groups of 4. Do you all remember your groups? Yes, Group A. Team Star... Group 1. You let them name their groups! The inconsistent nomenclature is most distressing. They spent the whole meeting arguing about which group should be considered most important, and none of them were willing to compromise. Yeah, that sounds like Night Raven College students. I see, but what will Kalla be doing? Kalla and Grimm are to accompany me. Oh, okay. So it's 2 groups of 4 and 2 groups of 3. Because we've got to go with... Wait! Professor, the three of us are supposed to be looking after the students. Shouldn't one of us be going with each team? I'm not worried about those two, but the others... Wait, you're not worried about Grim? Alright, gentlemen. I know we've been through this multiple times, but I'm going over it again. There is not to be any, and I mean any, trouble in town involving the use of magic. There won't be, rest assured. We're the last people who would ever resort to violence, I mean minor disputes, on a field trip abroad. Oh yeah, mild-mannered, good-hearted, sensible. That's us. You know, actually I trust this group not to get into trouble. Sorry, I trust this group not to start a fight. I don't trust them not to get into trouble. Do we look like the kind of miscreants who would act rudely to strangers? We'll be fine, sir. Those smiles only increase my anxiety. I know this is one of the most peaceful cities in the Shaftlands. But I still worry about letting young students travel unaccompanied. There's no telling what could happen to them. Yeah, I'm also worried, Professor. Or more to the point, what could happen to the townspeople? We'll be making the rounds and meeting up as necessary. Inform me immediately if you have any issues. My cell phone number is listed at the bottom of your itinerary. I expect all of you to add it to your contacts. Yeah, sure, I'll do it later. That's not what the professor wants to hear, Raggy. No, you'll do it now. You're quite strict, Professor. I have to meet with the other visiting schools, so I'm afraid I won't be able to keep you company the whole time. But I'll head into town once I've got things sorted out. I'll be happy to guide you where I can. That's reassuring. All right, gentlemen, be careful out there. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sure they'll be careful. I'm sure they'll be very careful. The book has been cleared. And I guess I have a ruggy to pick up. Let's go pick up a ruggy. Do I want to try one more time for Ezel? No. I'm gonna... I'm going to leave my gems for later. Yeah, I'm basically going to be seeing what resources I have left after Grim to figure out if I'm aiming to pull anything specific from Masquerade. Yep, first Grim and then the rest. Yep, and just like the other Halloween banners, I do believe they all come back at the end. So it should be fine. Mikey, he's not shirtless, he's jacketless. And I don't know what you expected from me. Of course he was going on the home screen. With his jacket off. Right, anyway. We're done. So, thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked below. The streaming schedule for the week is posted both over here on YouTube in the community tab and over on social media, and the next scheduled stream is Sunday, 6 PM. It is an evening stream rather than an afternoon stream this Sunday. Just doubly making sure you're aware. That's going to be some more Either Somnium files. So, hope to see you then, or another time. Once again, thanks for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya, bye bye.